Hello, me lovelies. I'll just wait for a few more people to jump on. How are you all doing out there? It's raining here, so I hope you can't really interfere with the sound. But this is going to be a quick one, unless I look for something else to look at, because I was going to do this Leeds Festival one, and I've just noticed it's only a couple of minutes long. So I have to look for something else as well. That's the Leeds one. So how's everyone doing? Oh, wait, we're waiting for people to jump on. Hiya, Vinyl. Ashley, eh? All the drama over Ashley being recalled. Oh, hiya, Kate. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Van. It's doing no other than trying to get rid of bleeding fleas off this cat, Koshka. I haven't had a cat since I was a young teenager, so I'd forgotten how you're supposed to deal with cats. And next thing, I bought this thing, that you put on the back of the neck, and it's supposed to stop the fleas. Well, it hasn't. And so I had to get this spray all the house. And thankfully, I've got a steam cleaner, so a steam everywhere. But he's still got the fleas, but there's something weird. I think this is the same because he's stray. He was always in the house. Suddenly, he won't come in the house until he really has to. And he stays outside. He just stays outside in the same spot. If I open the door, he'll start meowing for food. And he'll come in. But for some reason, he doesn't want to come in anymore. And I've bleeding spent out, haven't I, on cat flats and everything for him. But I'm going to get his fleas sorted out. But for some reason, he's gone back to his stray ways. He just wants to stay outside all the time. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not used, I say, to fleas. Thankfully, the dogs I have never got fleas. Never had. I think Bonzo got fleas when he got old, but I got rid of them really easily. But with him, with Koshka, it's a bit difficult getting rid of them. But I'll get rid of them anyway. I've only seen a couple in the house, thank God. But as they say, 80%, I was reading, 80%, if you've got fleas on a cat or a dog, 80% will be in the house. It's just that you can't see them. Hiya, T-Gun. And the only time I'll see them, apparently, is when I put the central heating on. See, I haven't had the central heating on. It's been too warm. Oh, God, he's got loads of lady friends, all kinds of friends out there, kids. He's always playing with the... Well, I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, he seems to stay. My next door neighbour's garden, he seems to stay there. I think because she feeds the birds. And so he's watching the birds all the time, hoping he can catch one. But he'll jump in, he'll come in, jump in, meowing and cuddling up to me. Then he'll run off. But he's a lovely little cat. He is a gorgeous cat. So get him all sorts. But I'm going to get him an outdoor house because he just doesn't want to come inside. He'll only come inside when he has to, like it starts raining. So he ran outside. But I can guarantee you now, when I go downstairs after this, he'll be gone. He'll be out. So it's of course you are coming to. That's really, really you. I know it is. Anyway, so shall we get on with this? Mr. has been... When he gets... Oh yeah, they'll come in again. He better have his fleas out from by then. Let's see. Oh, do you know what? I'm itching now. Do you get that? When you start talking about fleas, don't you start itching? It's horrible things. They are horrible things. Let's see. I've got to go into BLU-RAYCRAiG mode. BLU-RAYCRAiG. I'm BLU-RAYCRAiG now. The woman impregnator. The scourge of all women. That when I go on town, they run in panic that their virginity is going to be taken from them by a big he-man like me. So let's get this done. Are you all buying this act? Or am I just wasting my time? Let's see. Oh, that's... God. That's the sight to put you off your breakfast in the morning. Look at that. With his... See, he's coxcomb. His coxcomb is ready to go all floppy. Anyway, come on. Let's hope he doesn't curse and swear on us.
Right, so it's Friday. What time is it, Chrissy?
Oh, no. 3:30.
We've just arrived at Leeds Festival. Just set the tent up for the weekend. It's looking canny, isn't it? Canny little...
Can you see that? You see what I mean, people? You see what I mean? Throw money at him. I looked up that place. I know where that is. I looked up. Do you know that is an exclusive hotel he's at? And that's one of the prime rooms. Oh, God. They have personal servants there, masseuse. They have everything. Ladies of dubious moral standings who do things for money. Oh, they have everything there. Do you know how much he's paying for that room a night? $2,500. Take it from me, $2,500, and you're giving him money. You're giving this beg money when he's just splashing it out on debauchery.
Tent this. Ooh, that looks nice. Turn the camera. I mean, it's all right.
Oh, how crude. I mean, do you know, this is what I mean, people. That's why you should be watching me. Not watching ViDEOCRAiG. How crude. Who shows a video of a thing for ablutions? Ablutions, and he's showing a video of it. I mean, it's obscene. It should be banned. Actually, I might report it to YouTube as vulgarity.
Oh, I like the wood. This is a very odd
nice
choice of hotel, Chrissy, but I like it. It's quirky. I like it. Not that we're going to spend any. No, it wasn't. The Premier Inn was £80 less, which is only just told us.
They've been on that bed, haven't they? They've been rolling around on that bed. See, degenerates, perverts. This is what his channel is: perverted filth. You can tell, can't you see it? I mean, no one can say that I've got a dirty mind or a bad mind. Look at that. Look at it. You can see they've been rolling. Just get out the car in the hotel and then the asses. Oh, it's vulgar.
By the way.
Let me see a couple of hands. I can't stop this feeling,
He's bouncing up and down. Oh, Christ. Oh, Jesus. Look at all those lovely young people, those fresh young people venturing out in life. Fresh, dewy flowers. And then you see chimpanzee man popping up there. I mean, it's just chimpanzee, isn't it, with a mohawk? That's what it is. With a Nirvana top on. Oh, my God. How embarrassing for Newcastle. An old man, an elderly man with a Nirvana top on at a young dude's gig. Remember those deadly chimps? He does, doesn't he? I'm not being audible. He knows I like him. But honest to God, that is a... Do you remember the Tetley chimps? Anyone that's old enough? That is a Tetley chimp. Oh, there's Chrissy with glitter on.
Lobster roll, only £15.
Lobster roll? Oh, that one. 15. You see, splashing out 15 quid on lobster roll. I mean, when I used to eat meat and fish, I loved lobster thermidor. Oh, used to adore it, but lobster, I wouldn't imagine it being nice with it. Yeah, Teagle, disgusting. It's filth, debauchery filth. Filming his bed in a toilet and ablutions like that. But anyway, it's got a lobster pussy now. See, this is what you're paying her. This is what you're paying her for, darlings. This is what you're paying her for.
Can of water that looks like a can of lager. £6.
£6. You see, darlings, £21 is just thrown away on a load of tat. And I bet they're crab sticks. That won't be lobster. That would be a load of bleeding crab sticks thrown in there. But you see, hey, well, let's see if he has anything for Chrissy.
Hello.
No, did you notice that? Now, this is something Anne told me. I don't know whether Anne would want me to tell you this, but you remember when Anne met Craig and Chrissy? Well, Anne told me that met them and they were sitting down and Craig was having a drink and something to eat. Anyway, Craig went off to go to the toilet and Chrissy was sitting there. And so Anne said to Chrissy, said, "Oh, you have any?" She didn't have any. And Anne said she looked so dejected and sad and she said, "I can't afford it." So Anne asked her, "What do you mean you can't afford to have a coffee or something, Chrissy?" Because she likes about me strawberry lemonade. And she said, "Well, this is it, right? Oh, this card, this bounder, that's all I'll call him. Apparently, she has to pay for everything. She has to drive me away. She has to pay for the petrol. Anyway, her PIP was running out. Her personal independence payment was running out. So she could only afford to buy him a drink and some food, and she had to do without. So Anne, being merciful and charitable as she always is, an earth angel, as I call Anne, went and bought Chrissy a drink, and she just glubbed it down. Why? Because she was terrified when he'd get back, he'd realise that she told Anne what had been going on. So that's what he's like. That's what he's like, darling. That's who you give money to. You should give it to me, someone that would appreciate it, not him. Right, let's carry on.
Hello.
So just leaving Leeds Festival for day one. Pretty cool. Did you have fun, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Where are you? There you are. Just saw Billy Ellie. Got me t-shirt.
Craig always looks better in the dark, doesn't he?
I'll show you later, probably. But yeah, it was mint. Gonna upload a whole, well, I filmed that.
At least he said mint, he didn't say sick. Oh, God. Doesn't it make your toes curl when people of a certain age go, "Oh, sick, dude"?
Set for me phone run out of space. I've got about an hour and 10 minutes of it. So I'll upload that when I get Wi-Fi. But I'm going back to the hotel now. What a great day. We've only seen 2 acts, but the 2 acts that we wanted to see today. Tomorrow, who have we got? Sam Fender.
Whoever that is.
Who else, Chrissy? Corday.
Whoever they are.
Brady.
Whoever that is.
Russell Kane. Who else?
Whoever that is.
There's loads of people on. We've got a little schedule for what stages we're going to go to. I am the oldest person at this festival by about 20 years. But
Yeah, and the rest.
have a bucket. See you tomorrow.
I mean, I must admit, right? Talent. I mean, I admire them. I do admire them. You know, going there at this age. I mean, I wouldn't have the guts to do that with all those young guns. Hey, well, just let me read some of the comments because I can't read them when I'm watching the video. Oh, yeah, a lady or a boyfriend. You know, I have my thoughts about Craig. I mean, I tell you what I have my thoughts about. Oh, when Craig is born, kids, when he is born, darling sweetheart, when is he not? Do you know what this is? I put up all these ASMR videos, right? Because I like ASMR videos, but I should just put this up, cause, especially when he's got those boring guests on. Oh, God. I mean, really. Do you remember when I used to be on there, Kurt? Do you, Tegan? When I used to be on the show, he used to beg me to be on the show and say, "All right, to get your viewers up, I will do." And it was just exciting all the way. Exciting all the way. Oh, hi, Kelsey. I don't know any of those groups, but I give him his due. I mean, he's brave enough, fart like that to go in amongst all those young people. Do you know what? Something keeps. This was happening last night. Something keeps on flashing in the sky, and it's not fun. And it's not a firework. I think the angels are coming for me. Oh God! I think the angels are coming for me. So I have to find something else. So this is going to be one hell of a quick aim. Oh! Something just happened. Let's see. I'm going to find something else for us. Let's see. Oh, we are videos. God, this is going to be strange trying to find something interesting here. Oh, here we go. Do you know that top? Here we go. I'm still on share screen. Don't know whether you can see it.
However, these 7 symptoms.
Hate that. See, grab it. It's all money with him. But anyway, that top, where did I see it? I'm going to find it. Someone actually put a video up. Let me find it. And it's Decker wearing the most ridiculous outfit. You know, the nappy he usually wears. Well, this actually goes beyond the nappy. But I'm going to see if I can find it. Someone put up. Hope they don't mind me using it. I'll give them a shout out. But let me see if I can find it. I have to go through the history to see where it is. Because I can't remember whose channel it's on. But it's Decker wearing the most horrendous outfit. It's just like, Christ. Surely you'd know looking at yourself in the mirror that is bad. I mean, you'd know looking at it on the bleeding clothesline that it was bad. Not the clothesline, you know what I mean. Where is it? Oh, it's horrendous if I can find it. Oh, God, where the hell is it? Now I've gone past it for some reason. It's only a short one. But it's scary, it is. Paddy Conroy laughing at Cumbrian Truth. I mean, no, I don't like Cumbrian Truth, but you don't have to laugh at him. Get him put back inside. South Laura can't find it now, but there was one, right? Of Decker. And honest to God, he's wearing. Oh, where is this? Is this? No, that's not it. He's doing a workout, but he's wearing. Here we go. It's the same thing Toppy's got on here. This is Simon Cake, though. Do you know, I hate that American. You know when they do that croak that came at the frog, I call it. You know, like. Came. They all sound like. These sound like ducks, the Americans. Now they're starting to sound like frogs. The women are. That top he's got on, well, he's doing the somewhere. Wish I could find it where he's doing an exercise video, and he's wearing that top, but he's got like this nappy thing on. Oh, it's horrendous! It's absolute. Has anyone seen it? Yeah, the black top and it's just like when I saw it, but I can't find where I've seen it. But it was horrendous. God, it was absolute. Oh, wait a minute. Here's Simon. Oh, that's Simon Cake, isn't it? Simon Cake's going on about the Clare's Law, isn't he? That Decker was saying, ignore it. The police are doing for him and all this business. I'm just wondering. I'm looking for something now. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even show that, did I? Here we are. Sorry, here it is. Cheers. Anyway, that's the top I'm talking about. He wore that top. So, okay, sure, right, and it was like a nappy, a black nappy had on with it. Oh, it's fine. And you think, no way could he. I mean, surely people must have been absolutely, is he in the Philippines laughing at him? Absolutely laughing at him. But I've got to find it. It's the ugliest, it's the most horrendous outfit I've ever seen. I've got to find it. Let's see. Because I watched it before and I thought, what the hell is that? But in my history, I can't seem to find it. Oh, wait a minute, wait. I might be looking at the wrong part. Hey, it is. I've got it. Oh, God, wait until you see this. That's just... This is absolutely horrendous. Anyone that hasn't seen this, get ready for a shock. It's frightening. I mean, for God's sake, that is scary. I mean, it's camp. Let's face it, that's what you'd expect to see in a 1990s gay club. Dressed like that, but he's basting out of the top. And orange, I thought they were black. Orange shorts with a bum bag. Is that a bum bag he's got on? It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, I mean, he is looking for attention. He is looking for attention, isn't he? That is horrendous. When I saw it, I thought, what the hell? But I know that's it. He got, once you see that, you're never going to see it. It just jumped out at me when I saw it. I thought, what the hell? Because he wears some horrendous things, but that is so. That is, if you get in a time machine and say, go back to the 90s, that's what you'd see in the gay clubs, that butch gays going around. Not even as bad as that. They wouldn't wear bleeding orange shorts that look like a nappy with a top like that. But he must know what he's doing. Can you imagine putting that on? You'd put it on and you'd know, wouldn't you? You'd say, I'm going to look like a rice. Yeah, it's like, oh, honest to God. He just, I'm sure he does it on purpose. He does it on purpose, people. Just to see if we can find anything else here. I won't be long. But that is horrendous. If anyone wants to talk about it, just let me know. Let's see, let's get rid of that. See what I can find. Oh, I think you did a good one before. See if I can find it. You're a narrative destroyer. I'll just get to, if I can find, oh, it's going to be difficult to find a bit where Brian says it. Anyway, narrative destroyer did one about Brian Cockrell. And I'll see if I can find it. But Brian Cockrell says in it at one point that he's going to be a witness for covering truth over what happened. But he wasn't there. He's going to go to the police to witness because this is, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is the epitome of thick as shit. And you know I don't swear or curse, but I have to in this case because no way he described such an idiot statement to me. He said he knows what happened between Cumbrian Truth and Decaggy's papa. He was witness to it. But then he says, oh no, I wasn't there. But Cumbrian Truth told me what happened, so I know what happened. That's the truth. And I'm going to go to the police as a witness. Who with a brain, with two brain cells that can send a charge, or two neurons a charge between each other, would think that you could go into a police station and say, I'm a witness to this event. I wasn't there, but I know it's true because the person who you've arrested told me what happened. It's just that really got to me. I thought you have to be a new breed of stupid to even think that. Honest to God, but I wish you could find it. It's absolutely bizarre. I think Ebenezer Green splattered as well, didn't he? But you hear him say, hey, well, I've got a Cumbrian. I've got Narrative Destroyer. Let's see. Let's share the screen. I'll see if I can find. Wait, I think he says in this one, there's two out there. See, I don't watch the Cockerels because it's just too much shade throwing and going on and on and on and on. So I can't be bothered listening to them. Well, here we are.
What's happening, folks, man? I've my phone aimed at this guy for a while, but like the ludicrousness.
Glad to talk to no one. I was one on, thank God for that. Barry Swales, hey Barry. See if you come on, Barry. I can't believe it. I'm just going to put the record straight here because Steve Maxon's good lad. I know the full story here, what's happened in there. I don't want to see.
That's definitely a coke nose, that. He's been snorting.
The kid get in jail when I know for a fact he's innocent. So I've got the other clowns coming on, don't know a fucking thing. They're just,
Don't know a thing. The other clowns don't know a thing, man. I know a thing, like. What you're about to say is total and utter bullshit. He's about to say, because Cumbrian Truth told him the story, and he told a few other people their story, that his word's credible. Ashley Douglas' word is credible. Come on, man. I thought you was switched on up there, for fuck's sake.
Switched on, Brian Cockrell. You thought wrong, narrative.
Listen.
shout them out, so I know the full facts what happened last night with the altercation with Diet Chips and Ash. So I'm going to put this on. I'm going to phone the police tomorrow as a witness because I'm there. I wasn't there.
Did you hear that? I'm a witness. I was there. I wasn't there. Let's just play that again so you get it.
I wasn't there. He told me the full story.
This is just after the most. This has got to take the award for the most stupid statement ever made by anyone.
Put this on. I'm going to phone the police tomorrow as a witness because I'm there. I wasn't there. He told me the full story. He told his girlfriend. He told me. He told Emma. He told Bobby. He told us the full facts of the
Told you.
I'm going to say it with a few more. Come on. The poor kids think we've called you back. Fucking
bizarre. Totally bizarre. No, whether you like him or not, that has to be the most stupid statement. And this is a fellow that's got all kinds of experience with the police. I just couldn't believe it when I heard it. I thought, you were kidding me. You absolutely kidding me. I could just, oh, good God. But that, no, this business, I've heard people saying that there's a bit of drug use going on with him and Emirates. I don't know. But he does a lot of snorting, doesn't he? Well, this is it. People are saying that. Paddy Conroy was saying, wasn't he, about him going to prison and all, or he was saying in a video. I don't know what. I never heard all this thing about something about. I don't understand it. They're saying that he's got money. He was saying, Cumbrian Truth, that he has 10 grand in the bank or something. He was paid to do something, and they're saying that Humble Dryers paid him off. Don't think so. But I know one thing. Everyone says, maybe I'm going to nearly break character again. I'm told, because of course I'm BLU-RAYCRaig on. I am not. Anne told me that she was going to sue Humble Dryer because Anne keeps on getting accused of being on his payroll and he's never paid Anne once. So Anne's going to sue him for unpaid wages. Stingy git. Stingy git has never paid one bleeding penny. And yet everyone's getting paid by him apparently. Yeah, what is it, Timmy? What is this 10 grand for? I didn't see any of this or hear any of this. What's it for? Was he getting it to troll people or something? I know not only is Decker quiet, if you notice the same thing, yo, Shadow Boxer hasn't been on. Notice that? Shadow Boxer has been quiet for about 3 days, hasn't he? I hope he's been pulled. I really do hope he's been pulled. Is that what it was, Scott? Not paying him to go around smashing windows. No, if he's doing that, he'd say to stay where he is. What a low down trick going after someone's windows and house. No matter how much you don't like someone, you don't do things like that. Yeah, I wonder what's happened to Shadow. He hasn't been on, has he? He needs gone. He really needs off YouTube. He does very dangerous, man. Very, very dangerous. Oh, it was a joke. But yeah, it's strange. So anyway, see if I can find something before I say good night, because it's going to be a very short show, and I know you all love me. You're all fans of mine. So let's see. I'm going to find something else that will tickle your fancies. You want your fancies tickled, don't you? Well, I'm going to tickle your fancies, darlings. I'm going to tickle your fancies with something here. Just looking through, I can see him. Fuck. Oh, PP, no chance. If I start opening my mouth, I'll not be able to stop. I want to find something really interesting, let's see. Or amusing, should I say. Let's go back to my history and see what I've been watching. Oh, I won't put that on because you'll all be bored. The Black Sabbath Ballet. Birmingham Royal Ballet are putting on the Black Sabbath Ballet to the Black Sabbath music. And Tommy, what's his name? Tommy Naomi or something like that is involved in it. And they're all, there's a few dates there and they're all selling out like mad. And it's not on until next month. So people are waiting for it. But they are good. The Birmingham Royal Ballet are really top rate. They are one of the best. Next to the Royal Ballet, the best. You're basically seeing the Royal Ballets, but at much, much cheaper, where you'll pay for a good seat over 200 for the Royal. With the Birmingham Royal Ballet, you'll see the same ballets, but for much, 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 much less than that. Much less. Oh, yes, this one. Here we are. I'll show you this. This is a Nilu Berry, if anyone knows who she is. I saw this the other day. Now, what I'm going to ask you is this copper that she filmed. Tell me, is he out on something? Is he zoomed on some substance? Just wait until you see this. Let's see. Screen. This is a police officer she challenges. But say what you think. Is he on something? No, near days. They're coming to get me. They're coming to get me.
Can you open the door, please? Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah, what's your name?
PC Smith,
Yeah, where are you from?
Bexley.
What's your badge number?
104.
Did you smash the door?
I did, yes.
Why did you do that?
Under section 17 of PACE.
Okay.
Female unlawfully at large.
Explain what happened.
Female unlawfully at large?
Unlawfully at large because she's wanted by us.
By whom? Who's giving you the information that you're acting on?
Acting on information from our control room.
Yeah.
Madam, shall we explain to you?
Yes.
Does he not look under the influence of something? He did to me when I saw it. But there's something going on here. Here we are, let's see. Just look at the catch up on there. Oh, Ash can't keep his mouth shut. He can't hold his own words, as the saying goes. I know I'll have to get BLU-RAYCRAiG will have to get a bleeding. Buy me a coffee. Yeah, it's Scott Begg. Scott Begg begging. Scott Begg, the beggar. See, it rhymes. Rhymes. Scott Begg. But you've all bleeding ignored that video, haven't you? I thought you'd be all, oh yeah, he does, he does. I wonder when Loverboy is going to put his next video up for us to delight at and have a look at, because that was very quick, wasn't it? Oh, come on, Craig, put something up that I can work on. Put something I can work on, lad. I want a longer one. Let's see if there's anything else that will delight your delectabilities. Oh, and I did listen back to that video. It was Decca's Papa that said hello face. It was just faint. I didn't hear it. Oh, poor Jack Draper. He's really desperate for a fight, isn't he? And everything keeps on getting cancelled on him. Just look for something I can play. But I can't even find anything. Oh, is anyone planning to go to see the new Exorcist? Exorcist believer. I don't know. I always find that every single one is a disappointment because they can't match the first one. The first one, because I was, how old? I wasn't even 10 when the first Exorcist came out. And I can remember the absolute furore about it. There'd never been anything like it before. And the whole world was talking about the Exorcist. The whole planet was talking about it. And you can't recapture that. You just can never recapture that. So every film after it, oh God, the second one, The Heretic, my God, that was the worst follow-up to any film, man. Well, this is what happened to her face. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had me run-in with Jack Draper. You'll see a video on there because he blasted out this horrible video for no reason at all. I don't know what ever possessed him to do, but it was a nasty video. where he was using vile language against trans people and gays. I mean, you can agree, disagree, but you don't have to come out with really horrible terminology, which he did. So I had run in with him over that. And he tried to say that I was getting his channel taken down and all this load of rubbish. I wasn't. I never even reported him. Anyway, then he went quiet, but he's come back. But you can tell he said, but the reason he got in trouble with Decra is because he was more or less saying, which he was, you know, he knew about what was being said about Decra, but he was going to ignore that. But this is a man with children of his own, you know, and it's like, well, wait a minute, you can't ignore us. And that's where he had the sort of like, it all went titties up from, but he tried to blame me and said it was me. All that I said was I pulled him for what he said in this video. I didn't report him, I didn't do anything, I pulled him. Because I'm not going to have to say in that. It was just uncalled for. I mean, you can agree with something, you can disagree with it, but you say it in the right way. You don't go using abusive stuff. But I hope he does get his fight because it really is affecting. I mean, you have to let, all right, he said something nasty about trans women, said something nasty about gays, but, you know, he needs to get into a good place, doesn't he? And that's his life, fighting, isn't it? And it must be terrible if he's done all that training and he can't get a fight. But he might get it with Brett May. So he might be lucky that Brett May will give him the fight. Because it must be difficult, really difficult when you can't get it. You're into that kind of thing, or you're training for it, and you can't get the work. Well, you can get it, they just keep on cancelling them, don't they? Oh, it's anyone heard of a person, he hasn't been on YouTube for a while, called Dayton Hypernova? I'll do this before I get off. Dayton Hypernova, have you ever heard of him? This is a fella who, an American, and he reckons he's a trans woman. But judging by the way I heard him express himself on that, he's not a trans woman, he's a transvestite, two different things. He just wears women's clothes, but he's got some mental health issues, you can tell. And he has some horrendous videos where he's accusing his family of everything, hitting them and all this, and they're saying that he's psychotic and nothing's happening. But here's his mama having a go at him. And he's going mad. But he used to put these videos up thinking people would be, oh, that's terrible. Poor Ale. I think that's his real name, Ale. And everyone was saying, leave your parents alone. Oh, he's terrible. He screams at them and everything. But here we go. Just to pass the time away. If you haven't heard him, Dayton Hypernova. Let's just share the screen. This is mild. This is very mild. You don't hear him screaming in this, but I mean, he screams something horrendous at his parents. Horrendous. My God. I wouldn't have even thought, given a second thought, to talk to my parents in any way like that. I just wouldn't have. It would never enter my mind. Here we go. But it's funny. I think it's funny the way she handles them.
Everybody around can see it except you.
Okay, Mom. Well, you just what is it?
You have a problem.
Yeah, it's me who has a problem for getting beat down.
You have a problem, Merle. I don't know what happened to you, but you have a problem.
Explain it. Explain what you're saying.
You have a problem.
What is the problem?
You have a psychological problem.
Explain to me what my psychological.
I don't know. You're damaged, I guess.
I get beat down, therefore I'm damaged by a guy who beats women in dresses, or trans women. Trans women. That's
now. Just let's explain something to his brother, who claims beats him up. There's no evidence his brother ever did this. He just keeps on saying he gets beaten down by his trans brother, by his brother, sorry, because he doesn't like trans women. I can assure you, it's not trans woman, he's a transvestite, two completely different things. But he His brother sadly passed away, and his father's passed away, and this poor woman is having to live in the house with him.
I'm saying.
Earl, you are a man. I don't know what happened to you, but you're a man. Obviously, you were born a man.
Yes,
You're
I was
still
born
a man.
male.
You had a girlfriend not that many years ago.
Yeah, that was
that you
9 years
were
ago, Mom.
Obviously in love with.
That has nothing to do with being
And
trans.
all of a sudden,
Mom,
you
Mom, it has
decide
nothing to do
that
with
you're
it.
not
Do
a man.
hermaphrodites exist?
You were
Mom,
a man.
Mom,
You're
do
still a man.
hermaphrodites exist?
What's-
Do women with penises exist?
Yeah, but you're not a hermaphrodite. I can show you.
Oh, God.
Do women with penises exist?
You are not a woman, I can tell you.
Are women with penises women? This is on video, so thank you for the footage.
What for? You six.
Because you damage yourself while going on about.
Sick. I don't know.
Just listen to what's coming up because this one made me laugh. She says about him not being in any way feminine, and see his reaction.
What happened to you, Earl?
I don't.
You're a handsome man, but I don't know why you want.
I'm an
to dress
attractive
up like
woman.
that. You're a handsome man. There's nothing about feminine about you.
Oh,
A
okay.
dress feminine.
Well,
You
how
can't
feminine
do
of you
it.
to say that?
You just like
You talking like a redneck sure sounds feminine to me, Mom.
God, there's something so bad wrong with you. I don't know what.
You have a
happened.
6 foot tall skinhead son who
You-
beats me down in front of you.
You are sick, Earl.
I'm putting this
pray
on
for
YouTube.
you that you
But that's mild. If you get to see it, if you get to see him on the Dating Hypernova, he's called. It's all his old videos, but he's horrendous to his parents. Let's see, I'm just catching up. Yeah, fighting this way, yeah, it must be difficult. And also with fighters, like with anything else where you're having to use your body, your time's limited, isn't it? The window you have to be actually doing it is very limited. That's another thing he's got to think about. But they shouldn't offer these people the work, then take it off them. Brett has changed. I didn't like Brett before he went into prison. He was a poser, wasn't he? He was all like, and all this business and doing all this pouncing about on the camera, which didn't do him any favors. He just looked arrogant, but he stopped that now, which looks much better. Did you see what Brett had to say to Decker? Yeah, Decker will probably dangle a carrot, then drop out. Oh, this is what Decker's doing. I don't think Decker can fight. And I'm not a person that knows about fighting, but he's coming up with all these things and then he drops out. He's not interested in fighting. Don't think he wants to fight at all. I think he knows he can't fight. Because that last one he did with that smaller fella, I mean, that's embarrassing now. Someone of his size getting overpowered and put on his back by his opponent. That was embarrassing, that for him. Anyway, my lovelies, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wind her up. I'll see if there's anything worth putting on tomorrow. If not, it will be Monday the next time. But anyway, thank you for joining in. I'm sorry it was a bit short mismatch because Craig is selfish, very selfish, and only put up a small video. Selfish, yes, totally selfish. I can't even use his videos now. They're that short, so hopefully I'll have it, another one next time. So until then, thank you, darlings. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. And bye-bye, Kels. Thank you for being my mod.